Yo, what up, guys? 5D here. There's a lot happening in Raid Shadow Legends right now that I wanted to go over, especially one that is kind of controversial, that I have a controversial opinion or hot take on. And if you head over to the news right now in the game, go over there to the news. After this new update 7.1 and 7.210, there's a lot coming right here. You can go over there and read it, but I'm not concerned about all that news that you're already aware of and all these changes that is going to be coming in right here. Maybe I'll go over one of them that I'm actually excited about. Finally, the one that caught my attention, that is kind of a negative one that I wanted to draw some attention to, that the community of course is going to see it as a good thing. What do I mean? Free gear removal. We will normally see a 50% gear removal cost and all that, but this is lasting from today, Thursday, all till 17th, Saturday. So from Thursday to Saturday. So it's not a one-day thing. It's actually almost an entire weekend. So that's a good thing. All overall, that's a good thing. So the only thing that made me kind of weird about this one, where I looked at it, I was like, it's not a good thing, that I wanted to point out in this video. That's why I say it's a hot take, is because I feel like this is a wrong time to do it. This is a wrong time to do it. What am I talking about? Artifact enhancement just ended right here in game, because whenever you talk about gear removal, if you head over to your gear, let me see artifact enhancement if it's still ongoing. It ended, right? Yes, it has ended. So if you head over to your gear for any champions, let's say old ones that you want to remove or whatever, if I take, let's say I found a new speed gear for my habitat, if I take out the old gear, say this is no longer my fastest chests, no, why is the slow speed hand? Okay, 18 is no longer my fastest shield right here. If I take this out, and it's gonna cost me 100% free to remove it. If I do remove, did I say destroy? No, remove. If I hit remove right here, it cost me nothing. Normally you see the price or whatever the cost of removing it will pop up, but right here it cost me nothing to remove it. So that's what it means. You can switch out your gear, mix it out and all that. But my question is, if I put in the new gear on habitat right now, does this mean that I'll not need to level up the new gear to 16? Because that's what it looks like it's gonna make you, I don't think this is a good time to make this happen. Like, this is the shield I wanted to put on her, right? So I'm moving from an 18 speed, where is the old one I was using, 18 speed, to this one. From 18 speed to this one, 22 speed. So if I equip this on my habitat now, it also costs me nothing. So that's the good news. You can take out old gear and replace it with new gear. So what saved me right now is because this gear has already been rolled to 16. This will make people begin to enhance their gear to 12, 8 and 16 outside artifact enhancement. And we free-to-play players, although who are highly efficient in playing this game efficiently, want to only do artifact enhancement during a you want to take only artifacts to 16 or 12 or whatever during artifact enhancement. That's the way we play the game. I'm not broke for silver or anything. I just felt like this needed to be said. Everybody sees this as a good opportunity and all that. Yes, it is, but it would have been awesome if I got it right there. But I don't think it's all good. I feel like they are giving you something in the right hand and taking it back on the left hand. So kind of like a backhanded compliment. Here is free gear removal right here. It's a good thing. 100% cost of removing your gear, no cost right here. But you should not enhance your gear that you're putting on the new champions right now. You have to wait for another artifact enhancement, which will probably be next week. It won't be this Thursday, it won't be Friday, it won't be Saturday. There are events lined up for all those times already. So during this time where you're removing your gear, all the new gear you're putting on the new champion or switching around will not be leveled up, because if you level them up during this time, you will not benefit from an artifact enhancement. So like I said, this only applies especially for those players who are chilling at 10 million, 20 million, 30 million silver. I'm way above that. I can reach 100 million silver, no problem. So this is not all about silver. This is about maximizing our efficiency by doing double dipping, like we like to say. If I remove my gear from a champion, I would like to at the same time put the new gear that I put on them to 16. So maybe this will be an opportunity for those who want to take advantage of it, and you're looking for space. Those things that we normally do, where we take old champions that will normally haven't built or used. Let me say if I select some, oh, this has gear. So all these champions that had bad gear that I built before for faction wars, maybe it's time for me to take them out of the vault and see all this old gear, take them out of the vault and take the gear off them. Because when you have gear on a lot of champions, it's gonna make your, what do you call that stuff now? It's gonna make your player power so high, and you begin to fight difficult teams right here in content. So this might be an opportunity for me to take out all this old gear. So yes, it does have its uses, but the perfect time to make this event good for the community will be during at artifact enhancement. So I'm not trying to say it's all bad. I have to say that artifact enhancement 100%, it's good job, player. We need more of this. They should make it an entire week, but let's be an artifact enhancement in there somewhere, even if it's not this Thursday, even if it's not Friday, maybe on Saturday, give us an artifact enhancement so that we can at the same time enhance the new gear that we'll have on these new champions to 16. So what I'm gonna do with this artifact this gear removal is to take off all this gear on these champions that I put at them when I was trying to use them for, not even remove, because you can also remove it, but I'm gonna destroy it because this is not a gear I want in my account anymore. But if it's useful gear, of course I'll always remove and keep it on for somebody else. But this is gear I used in early game, and I no longer need lifesteal on champions like this anymore. So I'll be destroying them, not even removing them. So I'm not benefiting from this. Maybe that's why I'm pissed. Maybe that's why I'm recording this video, because Playroom did an event and I'm not benefiting from it. Yes, endgame players removing gear, switching gear around cost a lot. If you're doing faction war and using one stun set for all the champions, this might be the best time. So there are ways to benefit from it. So for me, it's not, I'm just gonna slap some gear on these champions. That's because I need space, right? Oh, I already put speed. I already put that. So I'm just gonna do this because I'm not gonna benefit from anything else that this event has to offer. Probably when I have somebody else to build. For now, I can't even build any champion today, because any champion I build for a showcase or something, I like to take them to 16. So everybody is going crazy about this, that this is a rare event for them to remove cost of removing the gear, but make this happen during artifact enhancement, then we'll be talking. Now I know this is not a mistake. I know this is well calculated by Playroom, because this is well planned. Just like they made us no longer value fragment summon, we can no longer use this to complete fusions like we normally do easily. So they are trying to do the same thing to because usually summoning champions like this used to fall during a champion chase, during a fusion, right? So they made it so you must summon your shards during a fusion. So now champion chase now coincides with 2x. Normally when we saw those champion chase, it used to coincide with summon rush. So them changing that, where champion chase can only now be coinciding with 2x events, so you still need to summon your shards even if you're gonna save fragments. So that's also another example of how they think and how they make slight changes like this, that a lot of people look at it and say, oh well, it's nothing. But over time, more people complain, but at last everybody just forgets about it and we move on like it's business as usual. So this is also another one that is coming up, that whenever there is a gear removal cost, it will never fall during artifact enhancement, never. So we'll complain, we'll talk about it, but probably nothing will happen. But on a lighter note, maybe on a better note, I see a red dot right here on my Great Hall, and I was like, why? That happens to be one of the updates that they've been promising, that our Great Hall medals will now be converted into gold medals, into medal right here. So if you farm in the Great Hall, you have max Great Hall right here, and you have excess of medals that you farmed due to the fact that you already have a maxed Great Hall affinity bonus, as they call it. So I have 13 right here, so let me just open a little bit and see what I'm gonna get from it. Speed boots. It's not even speed boots, so I'm not expecting anything, to be honest. This is just gonna waste my, okay, this is 6 speed right here. Okay, let me not speak too soon. But all these 5-star should not be here. Why should I be getting 5-star from this? These are gold medals. Do you know how many gems it took me to farm this? I do see mythical, but mythical that's a 5-star. Most players will even appreciate a 6-star rare than a 5-star epic. At this level of the game where you manage to max out a great haul, there's no reason why you should be seeing a 5-star. I came in hot. I'm pissed about for no reason. I'm just pained. That's all I get. Oh, I can get more, right? Oh, I can't even just do all today. I have to wait an entire 2 days before I open the next chest. It's my gold. I farmed it. It's my gold. It's right there. I'm supposed to be able to claim it all, just like we do for the forge. Could you imagine have all the resources for the forge and not be able to forge all your materials? You have to forge only 5 items and come back 2 days to forge more items. This is literally a forge, but using this resource. So why is there a timer right here? I don't get this. I don't get this. I should be able to farm the arena, get new ones, go check what item I will get. Now it's saying you have to wait an entire 2 days to make this happen. I farmed this gold. They're not gonna switch it into something more valuable than this, but this is what we get. So one chest giving us all these 2 6-star items and all that is good. At least I see a 6 speed right there. Hopefully it rolls into speed, but at the same time, there is no reason to have a cooldown on this. I should be able to summon this entire 13 or 12 chests because I have the resources to make it happen. So that's my little rant about this 100% gear removal cost. Let me know how you are benefiting from it. Are you all of a sudden going in there and re-gearing all your champions and leaving them at 12 and 8? Because everybody will re-gear the champions. See, I do have champions to build, but guess what? I'm not gonna do this during no artifact enhancement. That's just common sense. But if you don't mind, if you're not playing efficiently, you can gear your champions at any time. Taking a champion to 16 outside an artifact enhancement just feels wrong because we've been conditioned to believe that that's the best time to take gears to 12 and 16. So I'm still in that mindset and I have not changed, because that's the free-to-play mentality that you want to always, save silver. So even now that I have excess silver, 100 million sitting right there, I was at 100 million once, but I always still wait for artifact enhancement. So this is me advocating for artifact enhancement during this 100% gear cost remover. So that's all. I don't think I will be doing an episode of Call of the Habitat today, so you guys bear with me. Sorry, you will not be able to get this gift for episode 5 from me. I'm not in the right mindset to give you a reaction video to Call of Habitat episode 5. I've not even seen it, so I'm just gonna drop this one and go play some other game. I'm not quite happy about this. It's not something to be pained about. I'm just seeing these little things as intentional. Later, guys.